Fitness trackers again. Kind of budget this time. Sleep tracking, heart rate monitoring, blood pressure measurement, waterproof. What else we're gonna find out? Do you want to be more fit? No, it's just a game of words because it's actually the company name of this manufactured band, and how good that is compared to the industry standard Mi Band 3, we go and find out. If there's any saturation in the tech area for the last couple of years, that definitely are the fitness trackers. And while we are zombified by smartphones, computers and all sorts of screens, we tend to forget about taking care of our bodies. And in a busy world like ours, this can have very negative consequences, probably not right now, but in certain amount of time. So yeah, if you have the chance to just go out, enjoy the nature, live healthy, sleep more and so on, go ahead and do it. You know what, actually, if you have the chance right now, shut off your smartphone or your computer, whatever you use to watch YouTube, and just go outdoors, enjoy the sunshine, if there's some sunshine. By the way, first of all, subscribe, hit the bell icon so that we can kind of see each other when you come back and want to watch more videos. Anyways, today I want to show you the latest fitness tracker of moreFit, released in early 2019, so right now. And I would love to compare it against the already mentioned Mi Band 3. moreFit is a small Chinese company which operates mainly through Amazon. Actually, I know them because of an older model called the moreFit Solo, and you can see that they really look very similar. It's much more basic, and I bought it on a lightning deal. It's primarily designed for kids, so that's why I bought it. It has no heart rate sensor apparently. Very good build quality, I would say, and it's super lightweight, and that was exactly what I was looking for. But the moreFit brings things on another level, apparently with much more capable sensor, better battery life, and I would say nicer build quality. I found a number of good sides, found some flaws, and compared to other current trackers, it is almost up to par. I'd like to start with the headlines. At a relatively affordable price, you get waterproof rating, which they say is good for swimming. You have blood pressure monitoring and a lot of sports modes. Concerning the design, there's nothing much to say. All plastic body, even the display is plastic and therefore scratchable, which is nothing unusual. The Mi Band 3, which seems to be one of the most favorable trackers, suffers from the same illness. From the detailed specification, the display is colorful, 0.96-inch TFT. There's a well-known for its good performance chipset and backed by 90 mAh battery and a very lightweight strap. In fact, the tracker is so lightweight and the strap is so soft that you barely feel that there's anything around your wrist. I could say that in terms of design, despite the navigation via capacitive button, this is one of the well-designed trackers and feels very comfortable. As you can see, there is zero risk of falling down or unbuttoning the strap, as it could easily happen with the mechanism on the Mi Band 3. You can see that sometimes it can just pop out. The heart rate sensor is relatively accurate. The pedometer seems to be good too. The charging happens via USB port, and you have to pop out the strap to get access to it. And this is excellent, as you don't have to bring one more separate cable. Going to the software side, I was probably gonna say the software is good if this review was done in 2018, but for a 2019 fitness tracker, it falls short in some areas. First of all, you don't really have any watch faces, which is pretty weird. If you don't like the default, you have no other choice, at least with the current firmware state as of March 2019. Navigation is through the capacitive button in the bottom area of the screen, long taps and short taps. The short taps are switching between modes. Press and hold is for stopping or starting an activity or entering a sub-menu, easy to get used to. There are 14 different types of sports and only 3 of them are selectable on the band, so you have to pick your top 3 favorites or start any of the remaining 11 from the smartphone app. Since we refer from time to time to the Mi Band 3, the Xiaomi device is much more mature, offering swiping actions and having more features on the menus. Sure, the screen here is not colorful, but since we talk screens, take a closer look. This is the minimum brightness and this is the maximum, and let's take it outside. Did you manage to see something? Neither did I, and this is perhaps the most significant shortfalling of the moreFit tracker. Its display is simply not bright enough. On top of that, very often it reacts slowly on touches, feels like it lags on the initial tap. The reaction time between tapping and the screen lighting up feels really like half of a second, and since it is using a well-known chipset, I would expect this to be improved with the next firmware update. Notifications are supported, and I need to highlight the vibration feature. Very strong vibration, unlike most of the other fitness bands. I think it's among the strongest vibration buzzers I've ever felt from a fitness tracker, so that's pretty good. For a prolonged usage with daily sports and activities and notifications on, battery life is between 15 and 20 days, which is exactly as much as the Mi Band 3. moreFit claim to have IP68 waterproof rating, which should be good for swimming according to their advertisement, and during my testing, yes, it survived, it's still working. The next significant part is the smartphone app. We know that this is the exact area where we see the difference between the good trackers and the not so good ones. For an app called moreFit Pro, I have to say that moreFit did quite a good choice. The app is used for many different smart bands, so it offers good functions, polished interface, a number of handy features. Most importantly, it can store your data and sync them with Google Fit. In fact, the kind of data shown is pretty good, and the charts shown are a nice idea. From the app, you can engage the sports, you can't start from the tracker itself, and you can fine-tune some of the parameters. It is such a pity you don't have more watch faces, and there's no way to control the display timeout. It stays on for either 3 or 5 seconds, which often is not sufficient, especially if you hope to read some texts. And if you receive a few messages altogether, you can only see the latest one. In that sense, maybe the Mi Band 3 has a slight advantage, having its Mi Fit app being on the market for long enough to simply be one of the best, not to mention the reliability of the sports modes there. So is this a good one or just a right one, fitness tracker? You're gonna have to tell me using the comment section below, and I'm once again going to do a summary of the good and the bad sides so that you can do the maths. And there's the big question, if you have to choose the moreFit tracker or the Mi Band 3, it's about the same price, which one of these would you go for? At the end of this review, since we're done with everything you need to know about this moreFit, announcing a giveaway. So yeah, you can win one of these fitness trackers. More details about the contest you're going to find just right below in the description section. And for all of you who managed to participate on time, wishing you good luck. My name is Michael, it's the Tech4O channel. I'd love to see you again, so don't forget to subscribe. Thank you a lot for watching this one, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers!